This ain't Texas, ain't no hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus and throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Compose some sugar on me.
I was on Twitter the other day, and Impressive, she's a blogger, and she said that it sounded like she was entering into a trance when she was listening to Beyonce's music, and I believe it. I believe her. These frequencies, I did a reading on the music industry. These frequencies is not it, y'all. When I think it was the reading on Taylor Swift and her, I said she was going to be coming outside. Like, I predicted it. She's outside. She doing meet and greets and shit. And I told you, she coming outside because she worked magic for whatever fucking reason. Let's ask. Let's ask. I'm tired of this bitch and her antics. I really am. And, you know, I used to give people the side eye and say, oh, I can't wait until they get exposed. I can't wait until the empire goes down. I used to think that people would say that out of jealousy. It's like, why are you praying so hard on someone's downfall and you don't even know them? It's like, it's weird, at least at first to me. But now I'm right with their asses, even though it may be for different reasons. I can't wait for the public to just stop supporting this broad. Because the character for me, it's the character for me. I fucking can't. It's like, how are y'all? Beyonce, you're literally playing in these people's face. Oh my God. And it's so mind boggling because I have to log on to Twitter and see people going at it aimlessly for hours over a stupid ass country album. Do y'all understand that the gist of why the fuck y'all fighting in the first place is over this broad's album? It's not just about race. It's about that stupid ass album. Do y'all understand that that's what prompted your fighting in the first place? This bitch is trying to play God, and I don't appreciate it. Y'all, and I predicted it too. I wrote an article about it, but I deleted my predictions for 2024. I don't know why. It's just, I think I saved one. I'd have to find those screenshots. But I literally predicted racial wars, but I did not expect it to be at the hands of Beyonce. I didn't. I don't think I picked that up, but I did pick up racial wars. Like, it started out of nowhere, too. I feel like that's what I said in my article. I may post the picture. Yeah, I can't believe y'all let this lady play in y'all fucking face. I can't believe it. What's my question? Is Beyonce using magic to help the success of Cowboy Carter? Oh. Yes. The Herman Carter just came out, and that's her. That's a Virgo. Yes, this bitch is working magic. The spirit is also telling me that it's unnecessary. She didn't need to work magic to help with her success. But I don't know. It may be something that she's sensing. I think she goes to astrologers. She goes to astrologers, and they may have told her, like, oh, around this time, people are going to feel less in the mood for country, just as an example. And so, you know, it may not be necessarily a good time to organically put out a country album around this time, because the stars say that, you know, people are going to be more, in a rap vibe state of mind, just as an example. And so I feel like that's maybe where the magic comes in, because she did say that Cowboy Carter was supposed to be out before Renaissance. And people are starting to wake up to this bitch. Didn't I tell y'all that symbol, that gun symbol is of the Baphomet? People were realizing that, and then of course here come the fucking beehive. No, y'all just love to make it seem like black women are demonic, and black entertainers always gotta cheat and to get their way up to the top. But, oh my God, why does it always have to be about race? Coming from a black person, as black as they come, why does it always have to be about race? Why can't it be that this is an ugly ass bitch with a little to no moral compass? I blame her. Why is she using magic to assist in her in the success of Cowboy Carter? What? Huh. Good old USA. Why is she using magic to assist her success of her album Cowboy Carter? Y'all, it's a fucking agenda behind this album. She was told to. She was. This album is not 100% in her control. She was told to motherfucking put out this album. I don't know why. Can you clarify what's the agenda behind Cowboy Carter? What's the elite's agenda behind Cowboy Carter? Beyonce's album Cowboy Carter. What's the elite's agenda? 4 swords. 2 swords. Dang, y'all. Well, it's a distraction. I think that's why she's telling the backstory of this album. To get the public to fight. It's a distraction. But there's something that the public isn't saying. There's something else that the public isn't saying. And I'm not saying it either. I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like it has to be something deeper than a fucking distraction. Spirit. And I feel like it is. But at the same time, I feel like the press itself. I feel like she enchanted the press itself. Maybe she set out the intention via her magic. When I speak something, people are not gonna fucking get over it. That is what prompts the distraction. And so that's one agenda down, but I feel like there's something else here. There's something else. And also, she's fulfilling her duties, such as showing symbols of the Baphomet in the one eye and shit like that. That's maybe what the magic is. To like assist you guys being distracted. Okay, what are they trying to distract us from? What are they using? What are the higher ups using Beyonce to distract us from? The moon card. That's secret. The 9 of oh, y'all. What the fuck? Okay. So they're trying to disrupt your psyche via the wars, the racial wars and shit like that. They're trying to disrupt the peace. I honestly feel like, y'all, she fucking was promised money in the back deal of it too. Like, she's doing it for money. She's doing it for money. Why are they trying to distract us? Well, I do feel like I do see something bad happening. There's a need for you. There's a need to overwhelm you. There's a need to overwhelm you. I feel like to piss I want to say to piss off a feminine energy. The Empress came out here, and that could also symbolize Beyonce because she is a mother, and I think Libra is ruled by Venus, and she's a Libra rising. This is some weird ass energy. Oh my god, like they're trying to overwhelm you guys. They're trying to fuck up your psyche, disturb your peace, to keep you in a state of fear. This is weird. To fuel some sort of energy that the higher ups had conjured up. To fuel some sort of energy. Do I feel like is it a negative energy? I mean, if it's feeding off of fear, yes, but I don't know. I can't think that far. I feel like I'm not gonna say that name.
So I did a reading on George Washington like a while ago, and I never posted that reading because it's a long story. But I channeled his energy, and this was before, way before even, I think this was still in the Renaissance era, basically. And I realized, because after I channeled his energy and after he spoke to me, I ended the reading, and then I went to the restroom, and then my spirit guides were telling me, like, giving me clarity, because when I'm channeling, like, my brain don't work. Right? So I'm just mainly focused on channeling the energy and the topic at hand, or centered around the topic at hand. And so when I was by myself, just no phone or anything, just thinking, my spirit guides told me, like, he manipulated you. George Washington, I mean, because it constantly came up in the reading, and you can go check out my other readings that I did on the founding fathers, and how they thought about the Hamilton and the, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They were like, George Washington was using me to fuel his energy. Like, it constantly came up in the reading that he was so entitled and that people forgot about him, and his spirit feels that. And honestly, I feel like Beyonce was told to do this by fueling the energy of the past Freemasons and founding fathers of the United States of America. I feel like that's part of the agenda. I didn't include that in my article because I had no evidence to back that up. Because again, we want to persuade people, not have people look at us look at me in a more, and give me the side eye, And so I tend to like keep my tarot readings and my factual evidence articles separate, because again, I could prove that stuff that I say in my articles. But George Washington was a Freemason. I proved that in my article on Cowboy Carter, my Cowboy Carter analysis, and he was using me, okay? And I never posted that reading. And I said it one time in one older reading. I said me and George Washington are beefing, but I didn't go into detail because that was very creepy. That was very scary. Just having to be manipulated like that. And I was telling somebody I know this, I think last night, like, even when you're working with your ancestors, it's like not all your ancestors have your best interest at heart, because again, they were people before they became your ancestor, and not every person is good, not every person is bad. But just because I'm channeling someone that has passed on does not mean that they have my best interest at heart. And of course, as a person that reads energy, I have to take into account that, and I have to move accordingly. Especially when it came to George Washington, that was the first time that happened to me, and that was very scary. And of course, I am protected, but like at the same time, like, just I had to be careful. But I feel like Cowboy Carter was set to fuel some sort of energy. I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but now that I have, and again, when I recorded this reading, I didn't, necessarily think that it was George Washington, but of course, given the connection, and if you read the article, it just makes sense. All right, bye.
Bye. I'm not gonna say this motherfucker's name, the demon that I was about to say. I don't want to say it, but they're trying to feed some sort of demon here. As they debt. I'm hearing debt. They owe me. Child, hold on. I'm not about to motherfucking do this. Okay, do I think that Beyonce is aware of this agenda that they have going on as them feeding us, like, them feeding an energy source, our fear? No. I just feel like she was told to do something, she did it, and she was promised money, more wealth. When Beyonce's told to do something, she don't ask many questions. She's big on fairness, though. Just be fair, and we're good. Bitch, you're not being fair to us. I do hope that empire come crashing down faster than we think it do, because I don't like bitches like this. I don't like fucked up character, y'all. And I'm big on fairness too. But what I'm reading right now, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. What I've been reading in the past when it comes to the higher ups' agendas and what they plan on doing to us as a collective, that's not fucking fair. But I'm by my lonesome self, and people don't think that shit like this genuinely goes on. These fanned out bitches that are on Twitter thinking that they know every fucking thing. And I told you about Impressive, the blogger, and how they was cracking on this lady in her appearance. They found a picture of her and was cracking on her appearance because of what she said about Beyonce, specifically the Beehive. And this bitch was like, that's what she looked like? Never. And I was like, some of the most ugliest people make fun of people for having an opinion. They call Impressive slow for having an opinion, but you bitches are the real slow ones. And y'all are in for a fucking rude ass awakening. The bitch don't give a fuck about y'all because she stay in y'all pockets knowing that y'all are struggling.
And then she got the nerve to say, are you ready for a new America? Are you tired of working for half the pay? Bitch, you literally get rich off of people who are genuinely upholding a capitalist society. You're a capitalist too. Everybody's favorite capitalist, Beyonce knows, Giselle Carter. This bitch. Everybody went after Keke Palmer when she was criticizing the food options for EBT users, but nobody went after Beyonce for letting something like that come out of her mouth when it comes to Americans working for half the pay. It's the same thing, but nobody came after Beyonce for saying something like that. I don't even know anymore. Y'all slow too. Not just impressive, quote unquote, y'all too.
And it's like, I'm waiting for y'all to see. I'm waiting for y'all to see that this bitch needs to just disappear. Like, she needs to lose her support. And I'm here to assist. I'm here to assist. And I'm going to expose this bitch with my cards one by one because I'm tired. I'm tired, Beyonce. I really am. And I tagged that bitch on Twitter. I said, listen, I can't support you no more. Like she can't. Like she fucking care. I said, listen, I can't support you no more because you playing in these people's face. I see it. They don't see it, but I see it. And so I can't support you no more. Your time is coming and I wish you the best. Does Dolly Parton genuinely fuck with Beyonce? Like, does she really like Beyonce? Does Dolly really like two ones? Huh. Does Dolly Parton really like Beyonce? Well, let me tell you something. Do I think they're friends? Hell no. But there's this partnership here, and it's like a deal. I genuinely love Beyonce. I don't see that. All that shit Dolly be talking, and I like Dolly. This isn't bash Dolly Parton time. This isn't, because I have no reason to not like Dolly yet, right? Love her. She's a sweetheart. At least that's how she portrays herself to the public. But do I see any? Oh, I just love Beyonce. Da da da. Nope. I don't see that. It's involving money. Their partnership here. Now, granted, the two of Cups did come out, and that talks about mutual connection, mutual attraction towards one another, but it's nothing deep. But I read this as my contract card. This Two of Cups, I read this as my contract card, and they're both showing the one eye in this fucking card. So what tells me is Dolly has no ill will towards Beyonce, but she's in it for the money. She's in it for the publicity. I think a partnership took place between the two. This could be her asking Beyonce's team reaching out to Dolly's team saying, hey, can you help me with my project? This could be what I'm saying, but I don't see no feelings here. I don't see no cups. So, a part of me thinks that Dolly Parton likes attention. I think that's why she got her boobs like enormous. I feel like it was out of her wanting attention. I think she likes it. I think she likes the attention she's getting right now. I think she likes it. Nothing wrong with that though, honestly. As long as she's not getting attention in a bad way, like Kim Kardashian or any people along those lines. Nothing wrong with that. Beyonce has opened up some opportunities for Dolly Parton, and I think for that she's grateful. But do I see a friendship? No, I do not. I think Dolly Parton's well was running dry for a little bit. Like, not a lot of traffic was happening until Beyonce reached out. How do the white people collectively, like as far as in the country album industry, feel about Beyonce switching over to country? How do the white people collectively feel about Beyonce? They feel heartbroken. The Three Swords came out, they feel heartbroken. And this is the same card that came out for Dolly when I asked how does she feel towards Beyonce. Beyonce literally changed the game for country music, and I feel like that was her intention. Because remember, she said it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. She literally, this bitch, oh my god, she literally infiltrated the genre and switched it up. And a lot of people were saying like, why is she rapping on a country album? That was very strategic, because I guess out of vengeance, because she did basically tell us she's vengeful. She put out this album out of vengeance. She did tell us, and I feel like she knows that she changes the game. She knows that she changes the game, so she fucking switched how people perceive. People are now going to perceive country differently after this album. People are going to expect all country artists to motherfucking rap. Every country artist can't fucking rap. Some there are people that do it, but how come Little Nas X couldn't change the game like that? How come? People feel heartbroken because they're like, do you know what this means? You need to top this bitch. And because she has kind of set a new bar for country, even though she came out and said this is not a Beyonce album. I mean, this is not a country album. This is a Beyonce album. People are not going to perceive this project that way. People are listening with ears like, okay, this is a country album. What is it going to give? She fucked up the whole rotation when it comes to the country music genre. She really did. Now some people may actually have to switch up their sound in order to, not be put in a box. And or I get the energy that some people that didn't like her switching over the country, they listened anyway. They did. And they're watching the social media debacle closely, like in regards to how people are fighting over this stupid ass album. She changed the game with this album. And this may sound like an ego boost, but bitch, trust me, it's not. You literally are ruining people's lives with this fucking album. Do I sound dramatic? I don't give a damn, because it's true. I see it in my cards. Out of vengeance. Are y'all seeing this bitch is fat? Out of ego and vengeance. Do y'all see the error of this bitch's ways? Do y'all understand now the Beyonce slander? It's not about race. It's about character. But this bitch pulled the race card. She's not on your side. I just read it. She's not on your side. She's getting y'all distracted because she was promised some fucking money. What is money? Bitch, you're still not happy. Because I'm fucking tired of this bitch. I really am. This old ass bitch. Y'all, don't be afraid to say it. This bitch look old, okay? Don't be afraid to say it. I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm not a fan of Rihanna. Okay, maybe I am just a little bit a Lady Gaga fan. However, I became hip to this bitch's antics too. But this is not about Lady Gaga. That's for another day. The bitch just had a birthday. We gonna respect that. This isn't anything personal. It's just that I don't like her character. I really don't. I don't like Beyonce's character. She's clearly playing the y'all face. And y'all don't fucking see it. And then y'all get mad at the people who do see it and you call them crazy. But y'all not gonna speak out about it. So I am. Here I am. Jay-Z. How's Jay-Z feeling about the whole Beyonce doing the country album thing? How does Jay-Z feel about it? The Nine of Swords. Y'all, Jay-Z got some other problems he need to. Jay-Z got some other problems he need to take care of before he can worry about Beyonce and what she got going on, child. I feel like they're separated. I honestly feel like they're fucking separated. They are. I'm not saying divorce. And they might just be living like in separate, like just living in separate houses right now or something. I don't know, but I don't necessarily see them together. How does Jay-Z feel about Beyonce, the whole country album controversy? Well, he feels like she's doing what she's supposed to do as far as captivating the world. The World card came out. All talks about completion, even freedom. And I mean, John, to say even like the USA. This could even talk about the theme of the album, which her ass is wearing USA flags. Y'all, and let me tell you something. She warning y'all with that white horse. But again, she's being told to do it. There's a neutral feeling here. Not Beyonce, Jay-Z has other things on his mind.